two foreign ministers over a joint press stakeout. All covered his visit. The important outcome, just to underscore the two important outcomes of the visit, was one, the decision to establish a new business council under the framework of which they would identify 250 Pakistani businesses in the first place and 500 businesses in the second phase for a business-to-business engagement with Egypt. A business ministerial forum in Cairo is scheduled to be held in the second quarter of 2026, which will be convened on the sidelines of a Pakistan-Egypt Joint Ministerial Commission, which would, of course, be co-chaired by the two foreign ministers. Moreover, and the second important outcome was the doubling of the scholarships for Pakistani students in the renowned Jamia Al-Azhar in Cairo. The Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister inaugurated and addressed the Islamabad conclave held by the Institute of Strategic Studies, Islamabad, on the 3rd of December. The full text of the speech is available on our web page, but just to highlight the few key takeaways from the speech was that the Deputy Prime Minister underscored the need for renewed dedication to diplomacy and peaceful settlement of disputes in the wake of global turbulence, rising major power competition, climate vulnerability, and the erosion of multilateralism. He also reaffirms Pakistan's commitment to a just, equitable, and inclusive world order rooted in the UN Charter and strengthened multilateral institutions, emphasizing that South Asia remains mired in confrontation while other regions progress. The Deputy Prime Minister stressed that sustainable peace in South Asia is contingent on the peaceful settlement of long-standing disputes, including Jammu and Kashmir. He called for open and inclusive regionalism, enhanced economic interdependence, climate resilience, and revitalization of regional mechanisms like SAARC, and he noted that Pakistan stands ready to partner in these initiatives. On the same day, the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister spoke with the Malaysian Foreign Minister, 𝗙𝗪𝗓 Mohammed Hassan, to convey Pakistan's deepest condolences on the tragic loss of lives and displacement caused by the floods in Malaysia. He reaffirmed Pakistan's solidarity with the brotherly people of Malaysia in this difficult time, and extended all possible support for relief assistance. And in the wake of devastating cyclone 𝗙𝗪𝗲 in Sri Lanka, Pakistan had dispatched 200 tons of humanitarian assistance to Sri Lanka via sea cargo to support the relief efforts. The Indian blockade of humanitarian assistance from Pakistan to Sri Lanka was regrettable. The special aircraft carrying Pakistan's relief goods had to wait for 48 hours, in fact around 60 hours, while the flight clearance from India was delayed. The partial flight clearance, which eventually was given after 48 hours, was operationally impractical, time-bound just for a few hours, and hence not operable, severely hindering the urgent need for the relief mission for the brotherly people of Sri Lanka. We have taken notes of the remarks by the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the media commentary on this subject. Pakistan reiterates its consistent and full support for China on matters concerning the sovereignty and territorial integrity of that country. On Babri Mosque, yes, it is. The anniversary is falling tomorrow, 6th December. And Sir, Babri Masjid is etched in our memory. 33 years ago, this historic mosque in Ayodhya was destroyed in circumstances that continue to evoke deep sadness and concern. The event remains unsettling for all who stand against intolerance and religious discrimination. Pakistan holds the the preservation of religious heritage and sacred sites in a shared obligation of the international community, and this was a heritage site. It is essential that all acts undermining Muslim religious symbols or historical legacy be addressed through transparency, accountability, and commitment to justice. Pakistan emphasizes that the desecration of any place of worship constitutes a breach of the principle of religious equality and undermines the collective sense of security and mutual respect that all communities deserve. The continued sense of marginalization and emotional distress experienced by the Indian Muslims in the wake of this event remain a serious concern, emboldened by the state patronage, and this is important, it was the state patronage. The Hindu fascist organizations are now clamoring for complete ghettoization of Indian Muslims and other religious minorities. Pakistan values interfaith harmony and peaceful coexistence. We call upon the international community, including relevant United Nations organizations and institutions, and influential global voices, to acknowledge the importance of safeguarding Muslim religious heritage and to help ensure that such painful incidents like the destruction of Babri Mosque do not recur. Pakistan also reaffirms its own commitment to protecting the rights and religious freedom of minorities within its border, in line with its legal obligations. And as we reflect on the anniversary of the Babri Mosque's shahadat, the destruction, Pakistan expresses solidarity with Muslims who continue to feel the enduring pain and sorrow associated with this loss. Let this occasion not only serve as a remembrance of painful event 33 years ago, but it also reaffirms of the universal values of dignity, justice, and respect for sacred heritage. Pakistan would urge the Government of India to promote an environment of tolerance and inclusivity and ensure legal rights, equal citizenship rights, and mutual respects among all religious and cultural communities and denominations.
तर्जुमान दफ्तर खारजा
इस्लामाबाद में तर्जुमान दफ्तर खारजा की प्रेस ब्रीफिंग आपने मुलाहिजा की। आप